What is actually in your mug?
Nothing
What's
in
in
my
your
mug.
mug?
Nothing. It's just like
Snow Camps Europe.
available online.
You give me one with big fella.
Big fella. He's a big fella. Big fella, isn't he?
You narcissistic.
Charlie, big time.
Narcissistic douchebag.
You should have got the one that says best dad in the world because you've got so many kids.
Do you have one?
Yeah. Of course I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Who gave that to you?
Don't know.
Oh, okay.
Hello everybody, Andy from Snow Camps Europe. Mugs are available online. Today we're talking about the increasing costs of going on a ski holiday because we've just found out the lift pass prices for this year and whew, that's all we can say. So yeah, we're just going to have a quick chat about the different associated costs and kind of either end of the scale, budget and luxury, and how you may be able to save a little bit of money on certain elements.
Yeah, it's not going to be this much saving anymore because everywhere it's gone, even like basic accommodation is gone. But anyways, we'll talk about this.
It's not good. So let's start with the lift pass price because that's what we've just been talking about. So from memory, last year, I believe a 6-day lift pass was around €375, or maybe even 360.
How much was it in the autumn?
It would have been a little bit less.
325, I think.
Something like that, yeah. So what are we paying for winter 25-26 in the main season for 6 days?
On the main season.
Yeah.
So let me start from the start. So
Always gonna start from
the
the
ski
start.
opening till the 19th of December,
Okay.
it's €384 as an adult. Yeah,
Okay.
as an adult. Youth price is a little bit cheaper, of course.
So when does that start, sorry?
The 11th of October
Till?
the 19th of December.
Okay.
It's €384 for a 6-day lift pass.
6-day lift pass. Under €400. Okay.
So if you want to save some money, come before, early.
Come before Christmas.
The best is anyway, I will talk about this later. So. Then, from the 20th of December till the end of the season, it is €425 for a 6-day lift pass. A season pass costs till the 8th, if you purchase one till the 8th of December, €825.
Okay.
If you buy one after the 8th of December, it costs €1,005.
$825.
840.
840. 840.
And it is
1,050.
€5
1,005.
after the 9th of December.
Okay. So I recently did a video about lift passes, and just for people again who are watching the podcast who don't watch listening to the podcast who don't watch other videos, our lift pass here covers Kaprun, Zalmzee, Salzburg Interglen, Logang, Fieberbrunn. So when you think about that, that's not a bad price if you're going to utilise your time on snow and the area.
Right.
What's interesting is that saving with the season pass, because I've got some people coming on camps this year who are coming for 3 weeks, or they're coming for 2 camps and then they're coming at the end of the season on a holiday. If you're doing 15 days or more in the season, it's better to get the season pass, because you just said 425 times 3 would be 8, 9, 10, 11, 1,275, if my maths is right. Where if you buy a season pass, it's 1,005,
So it's
or
1320. But yeah.
Yeah, or it's 840 if you buy it in that pre-sale. So anybody who is coming and is planning on doing 15 days or more skiing across the season should get online and buy it in the pre-season.
If you do it, yes, 3 different times. If you do 3 consecutive weeks, it's not. It's cheaper to buy a 3 consecutive week one, because a 2-week lift pass is 600. It's 599. It's €600. And then if you go over it, it used to be every day it's €5 extra. They add on. So, but I think they've changed it a little bit. I don't know the exact prices. But it's probably going to be a tenner extra. So if you hear like, let's say 20 days, it's going to be like €650. But this needs to be consecutive days.
Yep.
And then we come back. But it's in the case what you said, if you come here on 3 different occasions, you definitely buy a season pass.
And buy it in that pre-sale.
Because it doesn't make sense otherwise.
Yeah. So how can we save money on a lift pass?
So, come early.
Yep. Come in the pre-season.
Come in the pre-season. The best time, anyways, if you have kids and you wanna, you're dependent on the holidays, but try to come. I think if it's like on a holiday and you want to have good time, is the beginning of December. As from the 5th, 6th, 7th of December, just come that 1 or 2 weeks before the Christmas period, because normally the whole resort is open. You can utilize the whole resort. You can really take advantage of the cost of the lift pass, and you still get deals on accommodation because it's not the main season.
Okay.
So accommodation in the pre-season is far more cheaper than in the main season. You can save up to 60-70% of the costs in the pre-season.
Okay, so talking about the different ends of the scale on accommodation, what is someone looking at paying in the pre-season for, let's say, a half-board hotel?
Half-board, let's take in a hotel. It's here in town. Am I allowed to call them the same names?
Can do if you know the price. If it's accurate.
It is not 100% accurate, but I know it's about, because relatives of me stay there a lot.
Okay.
For example, but let's not go on that. You pay about in the pre-season between 80 and 100 euros a night, and in the main season you pay between 200 and 240 euros a night.
Okay, so what would 80 a night be? 80 a night would be, let's call it 100 a night. It's easier, isn't it? 100 a night would be 700 quid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and that's about.
But you can get you can get decent accommodation in the pre-season for, let's say, 500 euros. Really good accommodation, quite luxurious, quite nice for 500. Where in your main season you pay like probably 3 times the money. You pay 1,500 euros, especially in the most busy weeks of the year. Let's say the second week of December, the Christmas holidays, half term, and Easter.
Yeah. So what we're saying is, obviously, if you come in out of the main season, it's going to be cheaper. But what accommodation have we got in the main season that is going to be considerably cheaper than, let's say, the Tauernhof, Das Alpenhaus, the Somblick, Sport Crystal, which
in the main season?
Yeah. So if someone is on a budget, where can they stay in Capron that's going to be significantly cheaper? I would guess we're looking
apartments.
Well, some of the apartments are pretty expensive.
Yeah, no, but like lower end apartments, you can find them on Airbnb, Booking.com, all this blah blah blah.
On that point, though, what I would say is, if you find an apartment on Bookings.com,
I'm not a big fan of Booking.com.
Yeah,
Booking.com going
Dutch company. Dutch company.
And also Airbnb, please come at me.
Right. If you're on Bookings.com and you've found an apartment that you like the look of and the price looks good, Google that apartment name, and try and contact them directly. Correct. You'll find their phone number. You might find a website. You'll be able to find something so you can contact them directly, because they'll probably give you a small discount, because most people who rent through Bookings.com are paying minimum 15% for their commission and their payment transaction, unless they're doing their own payments. So you should be able to get around about a 10% discount on that Booking.com price if you find the owner direct. And most of the owners in Capron who are on Bookings.com will do that for you. They'll pass on that saving to you, because they'll still make a little bit more.
Some don't, because they have things in place. But yeah, it's correct. It's 100%. But the low end apartments, you've got the B&Bs.
Yeah. So the traditional pensions, of which, unfortunately, there are becoming less and less. So we have still got like this pension Heidi, there's pension Elizabeth. There's still Schlossstrasse is, what is it, Steiger?
Austria, we have Steger.
Yeah. So there's still a few about. There's a lot more over in LMZ, to be fair. That's going to be, I don't know, you're probably looking at anywhere from 55 to 65 a night with breakfast per person, which isn't too bad. Top end of the scale, if you actually do want luxury. This is main season, eh? Top end of the scale, and not necessarily the prices, because if you want top end, you're prepared to pay whatever. But where would you say, what are the best hotels? What are the luxury hotels in Capron?
In Capron, hotel.
In Capron for the minute. Luxury hotels in Capron.
Unfortunately, we don't have 5-star hotel in Kaprun.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think it would
So
be
we got a
very
4-star
good.
plus.
Buying a new one. They're building a new one. It's called Carpe Diem. So that's a 4 plus. So the ones that are really the more luxury hotels is the Sunblick, it's the Town Spa,
Yep.
it's the Alpenhaus, it's the Barbarahof,
Yeah.
it's the Tauernhof, and the Falkenstein, and that's it. And they're building now a new hotel, the Carpe Diem. Looks quite good.
It's Carpe Solemn.
Carpe Solemn.
And
yeah, correct.
Is that the same word but in a different language?
No. But it's I think they're called.
But it's going to be called Zoe, isn't it?
I don't know.
This is the hotel that, if you watched any other videos, got painted black and pink balconies. And they're now trying to cover some of that black paint with white paint, which is probably the most difficult thing to do. Other than this apartment, which was totally orange when I moved in. And you can still see flecks of orange through the 20 coats of white paint. Look up there. See up there? You actually came and looked at this apartment for me before I moved in. So you know it was all orange. Even the curtains and the beds and the furniture was all orange. It was obviously owned by Dutch people, wasn't it?
That's horrid. I think no, it was.
It was Czechs.
Was it own Czechs?
It was Czechs.
Yeah.
It was Czech people, but they liked the colour orange. Anyway, we digress.
Yeah,
so Zoe's going to be pretty luxurious by the look of it. The new one.
It's new.
Barbara
It's
Hoff's
newer.
4 plus. Tauernhof, obviously they got a massive big spa facility, so that's, you've got to class that as luxurious.
Alpenhaus is good. It's like a it's one of those corporate hotels, a bit like it's nice. I like the Alpenhaus. Then the Sunblick, it's more traditional but also luxurious. Got a pool,
Got an outdoor pool as well, heated outdoor pool.
It's I like it. I quite like it. In the town spa, you've got the advantage of the swimming, the spa and the big swimming pools, but the disadvantage is a little bit outside of Kaprun.
Yeah.
But it's nice, it's all nice.
What is a night in the town spa?
The last time I looked, in the main season, it can, depending on the room, but I think the minimum is about 280
A person?
a room.
A room.
A room. Yeah.
Okay, so 140. That's not too bad, I suppose. So within Kaprun, there is different levels of accommodation. So if you are on a budget, then you can find that. And if you're wanting to come to Kaprun and you need some help, then just email us and we'll help you find somewhere. Over in Zell, I think the most luxurious are obviously the Grand and the Salzburg Hof.
It's the Salzburg. So the Grand is a 4-star and the Salzburg Hof is a 5-star.
Is it 5-star? Yeah.
The Salzburg Hof is 5-star hotel. The Grand Hotel is nice. The location is nice, of course.
Yeah, right on the lake.
In the summer.
Yeah.
It's really nice. It's got this nice little bit old flair to it. It's nice.
Grandeur.
Yeah.
Old grandeur, yeah. So there's a little bit of something for everyone, but they're your main ways of getting you cheaper or your more expensive accommodation. We talk about lift passes. I suppose getting from the airport is always a biggie. Getting from the airport is always a biggie. I think at the moment, you've got the cost of your holiday, as in your flight or your transport and your accommodation. The next biggest thing is your lift pass, right? Then you're starting to look at things like transport from the airport. Now, depending on the resort you go, and if you are on a budget, you might want to factor this into the resort that you select. And we'll use Kaprun for an example, because Zellamzee Kaprun's quite good for this, as are quite a lot of Salzburgland resorts, is the fact that you can walk outside of Salzburg Airport, get a public bus that costs less than €20, which will drop you off at any resort on the way to Zellamzee. Then you can change onto another bus and get to Kaprun for less than €20. So if you're travelling with minimal baggage,
Even less, isn't it?
it's about 16 or 18 euros. If you're travelling with minimal baggage or you're not bringing skis and boots, the bus is really easy.
Also, with skis and boots, you can go up on the bus.
It's just a little bit of a headache,
just
innit?
get on and on. Yeah,
But if you've got a suitcase, it's ideal. You've then got obviously the train, so you can take a quick bus over to the train station, which brings you into Zellamzee, without any changes typically. Or alternatively, you can get a shared transfer, which is about 60 quid, which gets you to your door. Because obviously with the train and the bus, you've then got to get from the bus stop to your accommodation. You can get a shared transfer, 60 quid each way from the airport to the resort. Now, there are going to be some resorts out there which aren't close to a train station and aren't on major bus routes where you don't have to change. But if you are on a budget, get the bus. Get the bus.
Yeah, but all resorts there's a bus stop. All resorts have public transport, everything.
Without having to change, though.
Oh, without having to change, yeah. No.
Because if you were going to go to let's say, if you landed in Salzburg and you were going to Sheffield, you'd probably get a bus to Virgil. You'd probably have to change in Virgil.
You
then get on the local
fly
bus.
to Innsbruck. Yeah. Oh, you mean
Nah, you wouldn't. For Sheffield, you'd go to Salzburg.
No.
Yeah, you would. All day long.
I would go to Innsbruck.
Well, you're stupid.
No. Why would you go to Salzburg?
But either way, you're going to have to go bus Innsbruck to Virgil and then change. But what I'm saying is... If
it's the same when you go to Rauris. You know, you have to go to the thing, then you have to change over. Let's say you go to Taxenbach, get off the train station in Taxenbach, then from Taxenbach get a bus to Rauris. Yeah.
So, ZMZ is quite good in that respect, that the bus goes all the way there. There is others where you might have to get connections and things like that. Trains. I had some friends come. They got on a train early evening in Salzburg, and I was at Zalmsee train station at like 8:10 waiting for the train, and I'm looking at the board and I'm like, there isn't a train that comes in at 8:10
in the morning.
So I waited and I waited and I waited. I was like, right, sod that, I'm going home. So I came back. And about 10:30, I got a phone call saying, we're in a taxi. I said, oh, you arrived in Zalmsee? They said, no, we're in a taxi from Bad Gastein. Right? So when they got on the train in Salzburg, the train then got to Bischofshofen.
Bischofshofen.
The train then split.
Yeah.
Half of the train went to Zalmsee. And half the train went to Gastein. And they were on the half of the train that went to Gastein. So they had to get a taxi from Gastein to Kaprun. I think it cost them €150.
At least. I would reckon. It's a 45 minute, 50 minute drive.
Oh, the driver got me here quick. Because they called and said, we've just got in a taxi. We don't know where we are. So I said, ask the driver. And he was like, yeah, Gastein. And like within minutes, he'd got them to Kaprun. He flew down the road.
About 50 minutes, right. Okay. No.
So yeah, you've got to be careful that the trains don't split, that you're on the right carriage if the train does split. So that's a way of saving money on your transfers. Public buses, trains, the shared transfers are quite good value and they do get you directly to your door.
Yeah, but it's not budget.
And
the luxurious
private taxi. Yeah, private taxi.
Get a nice taxi.
And saying that, if you're a group of 4, 6 or 8, a taxi, when you split it between the people, isn't that bad. It's not that bad. And again, the guy's gonna pick you up, he's gonna load your bags, he's gonna drive you to your door, he's gonna unload your bags.
Because what do you pay nowadays for a taxi from Salzburg? 240?
It's about 240 to 260, depending on who you're booking it with. I just got a quote for Munich, which is obviously a considerable further distance. That's 540 each way for 6 people. No, for 8 people. 8 people in a minivan. So if you are looking for very quick transfer, nice leather seats in your minivan, etc., then the more luxurious end of the market, hire a driver and get driven to your accommodation.
Yeah, so if you really want to have a luxurious holiday here,
Salzburger
private jet.
Fly into the airport, Zalmsee, or helicopter in from Salzburg.
Yeah.
Because people have done that.
I know.
People have done that. Salzburg Hof's not got a landing pad, has it? No. So you could helicopter into Zalmsee, then get a limousine over to the Salzburger Hof.
Yeah.
Luxurious ski hire.
Otherwise, Kaprun.
Tower and Spa, isn't it, I suppose? Tower and Spa, Barbara Hof, or this new one for your most luxurious. Then your ski hire. Obviously, you're not going to want economy or superior. You're going to want premium, aren't you?
You go to Brundle.
Get your premium. Get your Valance. They used to be the premium, didn't they? I think it's now Van Deer and Stockley, isn't it? Van Deer and Stockley are the premium skis and the hire. So Marcel Hirscher skis and then Stockley, the handmade Swiss skis. And then obviously you're going to want the finest ski teaching money can buy. So you'll be booking me.
Whatever.
You can be the budget end of the market.
Whatever.
I turn up like clean shaven, smelling nice, clean uniform. You know how that's going to turn up. Dishevelled. Neanderthal like.
Let's not go into this, and Neil, because I'll make you
Well, we're
cry.
talking premium and budget, aren't we? Luxury budget.
Yeah. That's me.
So what other elements are there?
Eating. Homeless lessons. That's with me.
Eating out. So let's do eating on the slopes, budget and expensive, and then let's do in the resort, budget and expensive. So I'll do budget on the mountain, and that is don't eat on the mountain. Go to the supermarket in the morning. Get yourself some nice bread rolls with some nice ham and cheese. Get yourself some fruit. Get yourself your favourite drink. You're going to do it for about 10 to 12 euros, and then sit in one of the picnic areas on the mountain and eat your food. You can't do it cheaper. And if you are a family of 4, that is the way you should be going, because he's going to tell you now about how expensive it is, especially on the glacier in Capron. Go.
No, it's not only on. It's not especially on the glacier in Capron.
Everywhere's
Capron is not that
everywhere's
bad.
not cheap.
Go to Switzerland. To go to
but we're talking
France.
about Capron.
Oh my.
We're talking about Capron.
Yeah, but it's not so. It's not so. But
20 quid for a schnitzel.
If you want to do that, budget of course, buy packed lunch and all this. Yeah, but I mean that's.
So luxury
if
food
you
on the
holiday,
glacier.
you wanna sometimes.
Where am I having luxury food on the glacier? Where am I going to?
On the luxury food on the glacier.
Yeah.
Well, it's the Gletschermühle. It's really.
Is there not the one at the top?
Yeah, but the Gletschermühle is it's the food is a bit better. They target it a little bit more because it's not self-service, it's service, and the food is a little bit it's a little bit better.
Okay,
Than
and if I was looking for luxury dining on the Maiskogel, not going to get it in.
Luxury, like nice wine,
oysters, champagne.
That is not wasted. But
There is in Salzburg.
Well, the Zagelgut, you can get nice wines. The Zagelgut.
Where's this?
The Maiskogel, Zagelgut.
Oh, on the left, the new place.
Yeah.
That is probably the most. Yeah, that would be the more top end eating on the Maiskogel. How do you say it?
Zagelgut.
Right. Okay. So it's on the main slope on the left as you're coming down. There's a whole resort there of chalets.
It's also nice.
I've never eaten in there.
Nice, I have.
I've never eaten in there.
The food is alright, but you can get they have a choice of wines, nice wines.
Yeah.
But if I would choose in a Maiskogel to eat, there's 2 places. It's of course it's Tony's.
Yeah, Unter Eigen. Yeah.
And it's at the top. It's the Maizialm.
Yeah.
Which got the best chicken soup, noodle chicken soup.
Maizialm, also known as Helly's Hut, and the ranch.
Yeah, the ranch. It's fantastic. It's good.
And that's very good. Both of them have got very good quality food and reasonably priced.
Correct.
Luxury, the Zagelgut, as you've just said, is probably the most top end on the Maiskogel. When you're over in Zell, obviously you've got a little bit more variety. Lower end of the scale, I never go in there because I just don't like them, would be the Breitek. And then top end of the scale, you've got quite a few more fancy places now over in Zell. What's the one at the top of the... Franzels, is it?
Oh, okay.
Franzels is quite fancy.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've got the hotel at the top. Not Schnappans, but there's a restaurant within the hotel that's quite fancy.
Yeah. Just the service restaurant. Yeah.
I think slightly better value for money, but really nice is over on the sunny side where we used to go. Jaeger Alm is good.
I think Jaeger Alm is good. It's got for what you get.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the best restaurants price wise, best restaurant in Zeeland.
It's pretty much a hotel on the side of the piste, isn't it?
It's nice. The food is good. It's typical,
very good quality
typical
food.
like a hut a little bit and a hotel with it.
Yeah.
Food is good. It's it's not like, but it's good.
And the other one, which is on the way of decor, is quite premium. Prices are very good.
Where?
Food's good.
On the way to
the
what?
new one at the top of Glockenhaus.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was new last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, I've not been.
Really good.
Is
Really
it
good. Yeah.
I heard mixed stories.
But I've always had
I need to go myself.
good service, good quality food,
Okay, I need to go
reasonable price. It is getting extremely busy because he has done a very good job of attracting all the ski teachers to bring in their groups.
Yeah, but also it's fantastic location
Oh,
because it
perfect.
all comes back to the Arbeitbahn. So
Yeah. Yeah.
okay, I need to go. I need to have a look myself
Yeah.
because it's only
So
safe.
when we're in the village, if you want to eat budget, and if you want to eat luxury, now we can do this because there is some
Where?
nicer restaurants in Capron and there's some slightly lower end restaurants.
In Capron?
Yeah. So if you're eating out on a budget,
The kebab stand.
we now have Habibis, which you can actually sit inside and eat your kebab with a knife and fork. Okay.
Is it open in the winter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Habibis, which he does kebabs, pizzas,
Supermarket,
burgers.
get your leberkaas salmon.
Yeah, you can go and grab if you're really on a budget.
Your burger sandwich.
Schnitzel sandwich.
Schnitzel sandwich in the supermarket.
At
At the counter, at the meat and cheese counter.
So if I want to sit down and eat with a knife and fork in a good atmosphere, then Paletti's is still a reasonable price pizza. Some people will say it's the best pizza in Capron, but it's definitely still reasonably priced. He does not take the mickey with his prices. The drinks are creeping up a little bit compared to what they used to be.
But it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
But I would say it's still
It's
one of the
getting
most
too
reasonable
expensive.
priced pizzas because
I think everything.
you can have a pizza for €14, where most places now pizza's 19, 20 euros.
So yeah, that's the Habibi Paletti is good, cheap and cheerful, and Paletti is the nicest bar really I think in town to just have a drink and sit. It's also where all the seasonaires come.
Yeah.
And the high end.
Top end now, top end, Brundle, isn't it? No. You don't think that's the most expensive restaurant in Capron?
No. Oh, expensive, but I thought like high end also like in the best
Well,
quality.
you've got the decor, you've got the service, you've got the quality of food, you've got the price. So Brundle's up there as one of the more expensive, as is Margarita Stein.
Margaretenstein, I think it's good. It's very good. They're all good. Margaretenstein, I think is favorite. The Dorfstadel. It's okay. They've gone
Cash only.
cash only.
You find this with a lot of places in Austria now. They're all going cash only again.
Well, if there's no connection or reception for internet, then yeah. But here's just think about.
Yeah.
But I think Margaretenstein is Margaretenstein, Brundel, Dorfstadel.
That's where you're going to spend your money.
In Zelmzetel and Thomasbach. So you've got the Erlhof, you've got Meyers. Yeah, it's got a Michelin star.
Yeah.
The Meyers.
I've got a group of 17 going there this year.
That's very nice. It's really nice. It's really I like it.
I
They're
suppose
nice. The food is really good.
In Zell itself, Trauber, Brasserie Trauber's probably up there. If you're inside Zell.
There's not much inside Zell.
Most of it's mainstream, isn't it? It's the middle of the road. It's good and it's reasonably priced.
But if you want to go really high end,
luxury.
it's Meyers.
Yeah.
Meyers is really the best. The Erlhof is very good, fantastic wine list, and good price for the one. Oh my, it's really good. Erlhof, Meyers, Speisenmeisterij. That's good. Then you've got in Taxenbach. The Taxenbachhof is very good, and the direction of Stoelfelten, also very very good.
It's the Stoelfelten, the lady who cooks on the open fire. Yeah.
So that's those are. But if you want to go to Zelmzee, it's Meyers is number one, Erlhof is number two, and the Speisenmeisterij is number three.
Yeah.
And then in Zelmzee, you've got the Traube, you've got what's it called, Mainz, and that's the other one. They wanna be fancy, but the cooking is not really there. They wanna present this, but it's not quite there. I've been there once. It's where the City Express is.
Yeah.
Opposite of the City Express.
Flows.
Is that now new? Oh, it's been old. It's been.
If not up Schmittenhaustrasse. If it's Flows, then Flows is now closed. But that was kind of being big plate, small portion. Yeah, that was because again, someone's asked me to book them a table, and I can't get it.
Okay, that's close. So yeah, it's really too much. It's Meyers, it's the Erlhof. The Erlhof, the wine list is really good, in a way. And Meyers is anyways good. It's Michelin star. It's good. It's nice. It's really nice nice dining, they really do.
So you go, there's the two ends of the spectrum. Obviously, in the middle, there is loads in both Capron and Zell where it's reasonably priced, reasonably good quality, reasonably good service, reasonably comfortable. You don't really get anything that you would say is bad.
No.
They vary, but none of them are truly awful. There we go. So we've covered off lift passes, accommodation, ends of the eating out on the mountain and in the village. We've covered off transport from the airport. Only thing we haven't really spoken about is ski school or equipment. No, we did speak about equipment briefly. That if you want the most premium skis, they are available. And then ski school wise,
Shall we do another podcast about that?
We could just leave that for another podcast. Yes. We'll leave that for another podcast. He's obviously got an agenda there.
Yes.
So there we go, folks. If you've got any ideas of how you can save money on a ski holiday or how you can spunk a load of money on a ski holiday, then stick them in the comments below. Obviously, the helicopter into Zalmazee is going to cost you a couple of quid, isn't it?
And also because Tony has to... It's not yet. Don't worry. But what I want to say is, one more time to summarize. Budget, come in the pre-season. Or come really after Easter.
Yes.
Yeah. After Easter, it's really good. Pre-season is 2 weeks before Christmas holidays. You get fantastic deals. Find yourself on Airbnb, Booking.com or something, or Google yourself a nice, not mainstream apartment somewhere. You can find something between 35 and 55 euros a night.
If you're traveling with a car and you go outside of Capron, you'll get even cheaper.
You'll get even cheaper. Yeah. And if you're willing to drive 20 kilometers, then hop on a train, or come by car. You just use the public transport. There is ski hire, also cheaper a little bit in the pre-season. There's different ski hire, but just Google yourself.
The thing with the discount ski hire, the equipment is old and it is not good.
Yeah, but you can Google yourself. It's all on a budget. Go to the supermarket, buy packed lunch, and go to, here in Capron to Paletti's. It's good food, good thing, or Habibi. But you find something, you get to find something.
Yeah.
Luxury can go as expensive as you want.
Is that it? If you summarised?
Yes.
Bye for now, everybody. You're not going to say goodbye?
Bye.